Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Yes, this video reflection, the last of this year. And I'm just looking back on some nice personal moments that happened this year for my hobby and what my plans are really for next year. And I think let's just go right through this. Let's remove this image. Okay. Yeah, this was a major goal for me that I planned spring and I finished it in summer. And I collected all Japanese variants of Tomokazu Komiya, his cards. And this was super great, really great. I collected all the artworks in both Japanese and English, but never really completed did I complete the Japanese variants. And that's so great. I told Komiya Sensei himself as well. He was really moved when he saw this, and it's very fun as well. The fun part is, yes, there are some expensive cards in there, but the majority of it was very obtainable, right? So not too expensive or something like that. It was just genuinely nice to collect and make friends along the way, because I really did. Some cards I couldn't find. People, the Japanese Twitter community helped out, and here we are. Now my focus for next year is that I complete all the English variants, and yeah, I think I will start doing a series on that as well next year. But that one is a real nice goal that I hit, and fairly quick as well. I highly recommend checking out that video if you... I don't know if there's anyone listening right now that is trying to complete a Tomokazu Komiya collection, but that video includes, and that series in general includes many tips to watch for, right? And when you're collecting all the Japanese Tomokazu Komiya cards, but that really is a nice one. And I'm very happy that I ticked that box off. Really major goal for me personally this year. Very nice. Next up is, yes, this one was unplanned. You saw on my channel last year and earlier that year that I opened quite a lot of Silver Tempest and Paradigm Trigger. Didn't pull the special Lugia, and then casually going with my friend to the LGS, right? Pulled this one. Yeah. I stood there for like, I think 5 seconds, looking at my friend and the cashier, who I also know, right? Hello. Yeah, I wish I could have captured that moment, but it really is burnt on my eyes. I will never forget that moment, and I was super happy. I already collected this one, but pulling it yourself is always the best thing you can do, and was so shocked when I pulled this. Really happy. Major goal hit here, and a goal that I didn't even... I always wanted to pull this one, right? Not gonna lie, but I also accepted that I will likely never pull this, and here we are. Pulled one of my own in like 2 packs here. Like I said, it was a casual day at the LGS, and let's do a couple Silver Tempest packs. Super happy that this really happened. Really enjoyed that moment for so long. Yeah, I pulled myself. Yeah, Silver Tempest. I still love the set, even though not, of course, Lugia is in there, but still, when I can open Silver Tempest at a decent price, I will absolutely do that. It's still a nice set. Yes, the set is not as playable anymore. You know, I get it with the whole paradox Rift and the other ones coming as well for next year. It's not as great anymore to play, but I still enjoy it. Still have a deck. You saw my deck recently on my channel. I still play it at Pokemon League, which is a nice topic to discuss now. Pokemon League. Let's give you a background, right? I run a Pokemon League since 2017. I organized all on my own, right? With a friend back then, but I organized it all on my own. Venue, everything there for since 2017. And the experience has been great. However, during COVID, right, there was a lot of unclarity. Nothing was clear. No promos were going on. Of course, there was a long time nothing going on with organized play. Then slowly, organized play was picking up, steam again. Our Pokemon League still never got any Pokemon League promos. And then price packs came. Price packs were introduced, and that was the final nail in the coffin when our Pokemon League didn't get any. It was only via a official Pokemon store league, and our Pokemon League is run in a public library. So that was a final nail in the coffin. That meant, yes, they are phasing out the non-store Pokemon Leagues. And then in April, every Pokemon League was notified by mail that our league was going to end essentially at the end of June. They would have likely, I think I've here context here indeed. They had mentioned plans for a new program for community leagues, but I still haven't gotten anything of that, and that may as well take many years to come, right? For me, that chapter is over. Pokemon League is officially gone, right, from Pokemon.com. However, I still run it independently outside of organized play, but I have no support anymore from Pokemon, and it's disappointing, really. And I still need to make an episode video dedicated, to this, because I don't agree with Pokemon Company doing this. Both LGSs are closing down every day, and I personally believe that public spaces like a library or community centers or whatever are the best way to get more players involved into the Pokemon League. Most people who are already at an LGS are familiar with the actual game. You know what I mean, right? So what is the point of doing that? I know they won't make any profit of it, but come on, Pokemon Company, this is, I know it's corporation stuff, right? I know, because I work in a corporation myself. I know how stuff goes, but this is just, you are really, really doing a false, I don't want to say false step, but it's a very stupid decision, in my opinion. They shouldn't have done this. They should have still I wanted no support from Pokemon Company as long as my Pokemon League was still at the event locator at Pokemon.com. I didn't care about any of the prizes. Just wanted my Pokemon League to be known so that people could come. No, it's being removed. Yeah. I don't agree with that personally. I don't want anything from Pokemon Company. I don't want any pricing. You can keep the prize packs, but just let me run my league for free. Let people know there's a Pokemon League in my neighborhood. There isn't any anymore at Pokemon.com. I run it now independently. But yeah, that's a major thing that happened this year. But the community hasn't died out here. I will continue it, and hopefully the next generation will step up. Hopefully, who knows what happens, I will still run my Pokemon League, because that's the best thing that people should do, in my opinion. But you can see my tweet here. It's just so sad, really. However, continuing on from that, this one was also a nice goal. Completed all the languages from the Pokemon celebrations, Gold Star Umbreon. I already managed to collect a lot of them, but the final one was the Portuguese Umbreon from Brazil. Yes, from Brazil. And I showed you, I believe, last year. Or was it? I have no idea anymore. I think it was Italian card that was still missing, or something like that. But this is a major goal as well. They look so nice together. I personally still think this is now like a $20-30 card. The English variant. It's a low price. I don't give you guarantees, but for $30 you get a reprint of one of the most notorious and most expensive set promo cards, right, in English. That's a no-brainer to me. Absolutely get it. I think this is a nice one to really have. Yes, also a big one is Utrecht special event happened. It's the first time in, I believe, I have no idea. The last event in the Netherlands officially was something like 2015 or something like that. This was national championships back then. And yes, look how happy I look. I mean, I have no words, right? Official event in my country again. Yeah, I was very happy. I saw a lot of friends. You know who you are, right? But went with friends. I met with many friends. I had a great day so far. So I went there one day. I was a spectator. Didn't play. I didn't want to play. I just wanted to meet friends and just get the atmosphere. I think that's the best way to describe it. Really enjoyed that one. Am I going to visit and play into more events? No. I'm not a player. I'm just really, really honest about it. I like to play casually, but I'm not a competitive player. Yeah. Also, another one is the Pokemon shirts. Yeah. This one is very sad. Original Stitch closed down the Pokemon shirts this last summer. And that's really a sad one. Really a sad one. I wanted more. It was even more strange because here you can see May 19 new embroideries, with the nice and Morikura Umbreon, which was insane. I actually had carded a customized polo during this week, and then I said I will come back later to it, right? And then this happened like 1 week later, literally closure. And I still don't know what happened with the original Stitch and why the parent company closed this one down. I have no idea, because it was not only Pokemon, they also run Doraemon, I believe, and One Piece, and they had insane brands. And besides those brands, they also had nice tailored apparel. But yeah, look at it. This thing, the issue was, right, when people saw this announcement, people were going crazy, including myself, right? You couldn't access the site, just barely, right? You had to refresh. I could get some of the bandanas, and I could barely get one polo. And I was sad. This was when the actual original stage closed down. I waited like 8 or 9 weeks just to get this polo. And yeah, it fits great, by the way. I wanted another color. Again, like I said, everything was sold out at this time when I actually could order one. I originally intended to order the navy polo, because I personally think navy is the best polo color, right? But look at it, a nice Umbreon on there, and a nice Lugia. I'm sad. I actually would have purchased more if I knew. I knew about original stage before, but really wasn't aware that original stage was so nice. I actually use these bandanas as well. I have this in my jacket, this Porygon jacket. A really nice design. You can't tell it's like Pokemon until you really see the details. It's so nice, this bandana. But that one is a really sad one. Really wished that I ordered earlier. It's a regret. But you can't have them all, right? Right. Another one is, yeah, Yokohama. Yes, that one is a really sad one. Really sad. I don't have regrets, right? I don't have regrets that I skipped on Yokohama World Championships. However, I personally was not ready for Japan. And I was not ready for Japan yet. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I'm still learning Japanese, and I am very honest about it. I'm not learning it properly right now. I did learn somewhat of the hiragana. You may hear, some of my pronunciation has improved down the years with the Japanese language. But no, I still can't have full conversations. I just know the bare minimum of Japanese words, right? I likely could survive there, I'm not afraid of that. But I think the overall experience will be better when I have basic understanding of hiragana, katakana, and some of the kanji. Really, that's just, I need to learn that. The conversations will come later. But I think it's still early for myself to go there. Because when I want to go there, it's not for 1 week. Or I want the full experience. And this was not it. I think when I went there, I would really scratch the surface. Because I don't know how many times in my life I can go there, right? But for another time, really. I would have liked to met all of the people, who I met online. This time I couldn't, and that's it for me. Another topic is, yes, this one is, I think it's my favorite moment. Yes, the Van Gogh Museum. It's just absolutely insane. First, Utrecht special event came, and now we have this event, this exhibition, near the end of this year, in October or September. I mean, look how happy I was, I was sweating. It was still hot and humid during this time, and I walked like 30 plus minutes or an hour with my friend, because it was funny. We parked there in Amsterdam, and we kind of lost the way, and we really needed to go to the toilet, right? So we were just roaming around. Our time slot was actually over, right? We missed that time slot, and we were like 1 hour late or 35 minutes. they still let us in. They haven't really cared about it as long as you got a ticket. But that story is just, I will never forget that. And this is the end result, leading up to all that effort, right? And this is just so special. I really will treasure this card. And again, seeing those paintings, real paintings, right, being exhibited at the museum, it's super nice. Look how sweaty I am. It's just, the excitement was there. Yeah, that was a very nice moment for me personally this year. Let's see what is more there. Oh yeah, this is not really a big moment, but I got another Pokemon Silver copy, and this one is, I think, a really nice one. It's like very good condition. I never really had a near mint condition of silver, and I picked this up from my local game store. They had it in their storage. Really, they bought it from another collector many years ago, along with the crystal which my friend bought for a very, very nice price. I said to my friend, right, when he was still in doubt, right, buying crystal for that price, he said, if you don't, I will. Because crystal is so expensive. There's a huge opportunity that he took it, and I'm happy for him. Yes, and now some of the future plans. I have more collection goals. One major collecting goal will be more collection goals. It's just I have the English Tomakatsu Komiya collection that still needs to be a master set. Still working on that. I have my Eevee collection. I think I will make a very nice Eevee collection. You saw some glimpses of my Eevee collection in my last stream. I tried to organize it, and I have some very nice plans for that collection. Will I be frustrated at some points? Yes. Collecting Eevee cards is no joke. I also have more plans for my Guardian website. Big things will happen next year with that site. So many projects still to go. I think some of the next projects that I will make are, I will have many paths to walk on, and I have to. How do I want to put this? I think I have to break some of my limits. Japanese word is, Zenkai, right? In Dragon Ball, right? Zenkai. I think that's the best thing that I need to do, right? I have done many things this year, and I'm very happy for it. But I think next year I will have to evolve. I will need to overcome some struggles with my collecting and my projects. And I have many good friends, and I'm very grateful for that. That will help me as well. But yes, also my YouTube channel. But this channel really, I've made one video almost every 2.5 days. That's insane. Back in 2021, right, I said to myself, right, I set a goal. Hey, make one video in 1 week for the next, upcoming month until 2023. And I have far exceeded one video a week. And now I believe I have like 200-ish videos. And that's insane to me, right? In that aspect, I have evolved greatly, so consistent, and I hope to make more quality content, because these videos that I make, right, I put zero effort in post-production, and if you enjoy that, I'm really happy for that. But I can do more than this. I can produce actual videos, right? And hence why I am hinting at new projects. And I really hope you will enjoy those new projects. It's a very small hint, right? But yeah, I have some big plans coming. And maybe you won't see any of it, right? And that's okay. But I will need to evolve myself. I will need to set high standards. Don't need to overwork myself, but I need to set high standards. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Yes, you, the viewer and the listener. I think I've gained like 500 subscribers. And I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for everyone for subscribing, liking and commenting. I have seen some very amazing comments by the subscribers, and I'm very happy that I got to inspire some of my viewers with Pokemon cards. Really, you gave your time to listen to this channel, right? I don't see myself as anyone special, but I hope the content is original enough, right? That you picked up some of my advice as well. I hope I have gave you a nice perspective on some certain topics and cards that were probably overlooked as well, right? I hope I could show you the beauty of Pokemon cards that some people just don't. And it's not always about the chase cards, really. There's so many. It's like this card game is over 25 years old. And people are so fixated on the latest hype, the flavor of the month stuff. And no, I think the game is bigger than that. And you really have to dig that out yourself. You have to take the shovel and dig out your own information, because not everyone will give you the information you need to make your collection better. And you have to do that on your own. You have to discover your own collection and your own goals. And it's all there. All the information is there. And if you need the push, you have to ask people as well. Go to that Pokemon League, go find a new friend on Twitter or Facebook. Go make some trades on social media, right? Whatever works for you. But you just can't sit and let everything just happen. You have to find it yourself. And I think with that I will close off this year. It was an amazing ride this year. Like, comment and subscribe as usual. Until next year. Goodbye.